This channel supports Extra Life in its efforts to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. For more information about how to donate and join in their efforts, go to the link displayed here. Extra Life. Play games, heal kids. What up, everybody? This is your boy Black Magus, and I'm coming to the gaming community for some advice because I've been looking at Final Fantasy Type-0, and I've been looking at videos of footage and listening to people talk about it, and I've just been asking questions on other people's videos, so I decided to do my own video and ask the question: is Final Fantasy Type-0 worth getting? Because I'm actually interested in getting back into Final Fantasy. I used to be a huge Final Fantasy fan. I played them all. At least all the American releases. I haven't completed all of them. I think the last one that I completed was, to be honest, 7. 8, I'm one of those people who I wasn't really that impressed with 8. I didn't think 8 was all that good. I got to probably the 4th disc. I know at the point of the story I got to, they had just remembered that they were all in an orphanage together as kids, and I was just like, yo, really? For real? Let me bounce out of this. It was after like this big fight that happened during their school ball, but yeah, I kind of tapped out on that. I didn't finish 9. I am one of the rare people who like Final Fantasy who didn't play 10. Yes, I never played Final Fantasy 10 or 10-2. Yeah, I played a little bit of 13. I tried the demo for 13.3. Wasn't really a big fan of the 13 series, although I still maintain that one of the best battle systems that I've ever played in an RPG was from 13.3's demo. I would have probably liked that game because of the battle system. I thought that battle system was really well done, but I used to be a huge RPG guy, and Final Fantasy was like my favorite RPG series. But over the years, as I got older and as time constraints kind of came into the way, I kind of stopped playing RPGs like that. So I want to get back into it. Like Child of Light is the last RPG I could think of that I played, and I really enjoy that game. I don't know, maybe I'll go and open it up and put some footage of it in this video. We'll see how I'll do that. But yeah, Child of Light was the last RPG I could say that I played, and it kind of woke up those nostalgic feelings when I played it. And I've been sitting here wrestling for months now, wondering if I'm going to get Final Fantasy 15, because I had always been more interested in the Versus story, as in comparison to what they had lined up for 13, and I always felt like Versus was going to be the game that was going to make me get back into the Final Fantasy series. And now that it's Final Fantasy 15, I have to wonder. And again, the reason I bring up Type-0 is because I've heard a lot of good things. I've heard that it's going to probably be the game similar to Versus. It was a more darker, more quote-unquote adult themed Final Fantasy, so that definitely appeals to me. So I would really like to try that out and see. But I want to know from anyone out there who's played Final Fantasy Type-0, how is the game? What is it like? Is it worth the pickup? Because one of the things that makes it another reason why it's a good pickup is because it will contain the Final Fantasy 15 demo with the game. So we'll get a chance to see what's coming up in the next installment of the Final Fantasy series. So I'm very curious about Final Fantasy Type-0. It's definitely on that. It's one of those games that's on the fence as far as a purchase, and I just need a little nudging over that fence to get it. I just need some people who've had experience with the game to let me know how it is, because if memory serves correct, it was only released on handheld, and it wasn't even released in the States. So now that it's coming to US consoles, I'm curious as to how it's going to translate. I haven't really been paying a ton of attention, so please, any information that you can give on the development, what they're doing and everything, please let me know, because I am looking to get back into RPGs and into the Final Fantasy series. So please let me know what you think. And as always, I will holler at you guys later. It's your boy Black Magus, and I'm out. Deuces.